Hey everyone, Michelle Alexandria here with a review of Sony's brand new UBP X700 Ultra HD Blu-ray player. I want to try to make this review really quick because I don't really have much to say about it. I recently bought a LG UBP 970 player last week and I was having issues with it, so I had to return it. And unfortunately, my only other option for a UHD player that has Dolby Vision or will have Dolby Vision support is the Sony machine. And I know I've said over and over again that I just don't want to buy any product that doesn't have the features that I want in it on day one. And I broke that promise today by buying this stupid machine, but it was the only machine I can get because I know the Samsung player won't have it at all. I know LG's player sucks and is basically a buggy mess because that's the fourth time I bought that player, and I think I'm done with it. And I love that player. The LG UBP 970 is actually a really nice player when it works, but it just doesn't most of the time. It's really loud, it's really stuttery, and sometimes it'll just crash for no reason. And after a week with it, I just decided I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. So my option was either get this player or get an Xbox or Xbox One X. And I didn't feel like spending $400. Well, it wasn't the money. I just don't feel like managing two gaming consoles anymore or multiple gaming consoles anymore. So after my accident and I lost my Xbox and my Switch, I decided and my PS4 Pro, I just kind of wanted to stick with one console for a while. So that console just happens to be the PS4 Pro, not because I'm a fangirl or anything. It's just that, it's the path of least resistance and all the games are on it. Plus you have the exclusives that I really don't care about. So I just went with the PS4 Pro. And I want to and I need an Ultra HD disc. So I'm going to try this for the next couple of weeks. But it just kind of pisses me off that that this player doesn't have Dolby Vision support out of the box, and who knows whenever the hell Sony's going to actually implement Dolby Vision on this. I don't trust them to implement it in any kind of a timely manner. It'll probably be or in a manner that's actually going to be decent. But so I may end up taking this back in the next couple of weeks if it's not like pretty much flawless because of that reason. But I do like the form factor. Unlike last year's model, this model actually is very small. It is shockingly small, actually, because if you look at it, look how small this thing is. It is, and look at all these ridiculous remote controls I have. And all of these remotes are supposedly universal remotes, but I will say the LG remote is pretty darn good, pretty darn close. And I don't even have that remote in the shot, nor do I have this remote in the shot. So look how ridiculous is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 remote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 remotes for 6 different devices, and they're all supposedly universal. That's kind of disgusting, isn't it? But anyway, back to this. So yeah, this. I like the design, the form factor of this. It's really nice. But the thing that's stupid is the vents are actually on the back of the machine. So at the bottom of the machine. So you have to really be careful where you put it. I mean, look at that. The vents are on the back on the bottom instead of on the back, which is dumb. And then if you go here, and I hope I didn't just break it by doing that, but right here, this is the front. This is a front-loading tray, and then right here you also have, and you see my other stuff in the background. And then right here there's a power button, and then there's a eject button. You turn the device around. There's nothing right here. And then in the back, the ports are kind of limited as well. You have an HDMI out and an HDMI. And I think that's an HDMI in. So you have, let's see, you have a LAN port, which is good. You have your power port. And then over here you have a HDMI out for video and an audio out, an HDMI audio out. And then you also have right here a coax, and that's it. No HDMI in or ARC supporter or any of that kind of stuff. So you have two out HDMI out ports. I'm not sure what the point is of having two HDMI out ports are on a video player. I've never understood that really, or what the use case is for that. Like I said, I'm not a tech reviewer. I'm an entertainment reporter who loves tech and needs technology to run my entertainment stuff. I need a TV to watch TV. I need a Blu-ray player to watch Blu-rays and UHD movies. I need a game console to play games. So I'm not a technology reviewer. I'm not a technology reviewer, and I don't even like technology all that much. But I need it. I need it in my life. So anyway, this is the player, and I'm gonna fire this thing up in 3 seconds and show you the setup process. In 3, 2, 1, go. So here we go. I'm gonna turn on this player for the first time, and we'll see what we have here. Ooh, the Sony logo. Again, I hate Sony. So this is the startup, and I'm going to try to go through as much of the startup as I can without giving away my personal info. So let's do this. We got the English. Oops. Ah, crap. Now there's a new software version. So let's do that. Let's set this up. Set quick. Easy initial settings, blah, blah, blah. When on, power consumption will increase when the unit is off. So what is this? Set quick start mode and remote start. When on is selected, startup time is shorter and the unit can be turned off by a device or your network. Do I want that? Sure. It's connecting to the network. Okay. Wait, did it just click OK without me telling it to? What's going on here? It was supposed to wait. Now this is just a blank screen, so I want to pause it and come back once everything's set up. So here we go. This is the menu. I actually played a few minutes of a disc. Thor, it looks amazing. It looks really solid. I do think the LG UBP 970 had an edge. It looked better, slightly better, but there's not much of a difference between the two players. The thing I like about LG's player versus this one is, again, the Dolby Vision out of the box, but it was really loud. This player, there is some sound to it, but it's not as loud as the LG player. And the one weird thing is, I guess I'm just going to have to accept the fact that most of today's modern 4K players are all going to suck and all going to be really loud at some point and sound like jet engines, because this player, it's loud, but it doesn't sound like a jet engine, but it is still noticeably loud. But once it stops spinning up, then it's okay, just like the LG player. So I need to run some tests on this and see if it stutters or any of that kind of stuff. I hate this interface. This interface is lousy. And the one thing I don't understand, and I want this Fox channel garbage off my TV. So I need to figure out how to remove this. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to figure out how to remove this. Can I remove it? I don't even know if I can remove this. So let me figure that out. Because I don't want Fox on any of my stuff. Otherwise, this TV's going back. Otherwise, this player's going back just because of that. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but I don't want that garbage on my TV. I don't want to see Fox News or anywhere near anything I own. F them. So, and if that triggers you, then F you too. So there you go. If the fact that I can't stand Fox News or anything having to do with conservative politics offends you, then screw you. You don't have to watch my channel. Go watch someone you like. So yeah, I need to figure out how to get this off my home screen. Otherwise, it's going back just because of that. And I'll get an Xbox One X. I'm just looking for an excuse to get an Xbox One X. That's all this is, people. It's just me looking for a vain excuse to get an Xbox One X. But anyway, I hate this interface. I wish Sony would just put their PlayStation 4 interface on this and call it a day. I mean, I don't know why we have to have this crappy, old-looking interface that looks like it was created. Well, LG's was even worse. LG's looks like it was designed in like 1980, whereas this looks like it was designed in maybe 1995. So let's see if there are any apps. The only apps we have here are Prime Video, Netflix, Vudu, Hulu, Crackle, MLB TV, who cares, Spotify. I have Spotify, so that's okay. You can plug in a USB device, but I don't see where because there's no USB drive on this machine that I've seen. So unless I missed something, there's no USB drive to actually plug in here. You can do screen mirroring. That's not too bad. You have YouTube. Let's go to YouTube and see if YouTube is in 4K. Let's check this out for a second. No, not now. But this definitely looks like a standard YouTube interface, which I really like. So if there's 4K, if this thing handles 4K, there you go, 4K. Boom. Let's scroll down. This is just me singing a song. Okay. Nice quality stream. I like that. So let's go over here to add your favorite apps. And why? I don't want this Mumbai stuff here. Do I look Indian? I don't want Mumbai stuff here. Pandora, I don't own. I don't want that there. Let's do your plus. See what we got. So these are all the apps this so-called streaming device has. It has Prime Video, Hulu, the Fox channel, which again I wanted that crap off my home screen. WWE Network, and actually it's WrestleMania weekend, and I could care less, which kind of sucks because I used to love wrestling and look forward to WrestleMania weekend, but wrestling hasn't. And I actually know some wrestlers. I mean, and hung out with them in the past, and I like them personally, but in the last 2 years, they've done pretty much nothing. This player is really quiet. Like, when there's not a disc playing, it is quiet. As it should be, because there are no moving parts. So let's go. So I'm going to end this video in a few seconds. But right now, other than the Fox TV stuff, I got to say, this is I really like this player. I like it a lot better than a UBP 800. And this player is only going to get better if Sony actually follows through and gives us Dolby Vision in a timely manner. So, yeah. Can I get rid of this? Player functions. Let's go over to player functions. It has a built-in media server. I'm not sure how that works. Let's go up into the setups area, see where the setup is. So here's some setup options: software update, accessibility settings. You have screen settings. Let's see what's under here. HDR output, auto. What are my options? Yep, auto. Display type. You have a TV. Output resolution, output video resolution. Auto, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to hit the return button. I'm not a fan of the remote. The remote's really small, but it's very it's very springy, and I like that. The remote is really small and very springy, but it feels nice in your hand. 4K upscaling setting. I have no idea what this stuff does. Like, what is Auto 1, Auto 2? I wish I could show you some video examples. The one thing I discovered that I really like. I'm going to set this to YCB 444. Well, auto is fine too. One thing I discovered that I really like, I switched my iTunes over to RGB, my Apple TV over to RGB, and all of a sudden the picture quality on this TV is like off the charts. And I'm sure there's some technical reason why I shouldn't use RGB. And I know there'll be some weasels in the posting in the comments saying, I don't want your comments, don't care about your comments. But I'm sure there'll be at least 5 or 6 posts from people telling me that RGB sucks and here's why and all this other stuff. I don't really care about your opinion. Don't waste your breath telling me all the reasons why RGB is wrong. I just like it. I think RGB, at least on the Apple TV, looks pretty darn freaking amazing. And I mean, the picture is so super sharp and clear, and it's just wow. I was blown away by how good the RGB looks. It looked a lot better than a YCBR setting for the Apple TV. In my humble opinion. Again, my humble opinion, and I'm not a calibrator. I'm not a TV professional, so take it with a grain of salt. Don't waste your breath posting about all the reasons why RGB sucks. I don't care what you think. HDMI deep color output. It has IP content NR. I have no idea what this is. But it adjusts the video quality for internet content. So strong, blah, blah, blah. Interesting. So, I mean, 3D output setting. Since I don't have 3D TV, that's kind of pointless. I wish, don't even get me started on the whole 3D thing. TV type, 16.9, yep. Screen format, normal. I kind of like full. I wonder if I should do full. I'm going to do full for now. DV aspect ratio, letterbox. I hate letterboxing, but I'm going to keep it. I should do pan and scan. I like pan and scan. And again, much like the RGB setting that I like, I don't want to hear from you telling me all the reasons why letterbox is better than pan and scan. I know. I don't need you people. You trigger people talking about how pan and scan sucks and letterboxing is how the director intended the movie to be seen and all this other crap. I don't care. It's my TV, my Blu-ray player, and I will set it however I want. I don't do these videos to try to inform or anything else. I just do these videos for my own enjoyment and just to kind of show you guys stuff. But it's certainly not meant to be informative. I'm not a professional reviewer, and I don't really care what you all think or all the technical reasons why I shouldn't do something. Everyone has an opinion. This is based on my own personal taste. I'm not saying you guys should like what I like or do or set your things up the way I set them up. I'm just telling you how I personally set my stuff up. And whether you like it or not has no material impact on me and what I'm going to be doing. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. So anyway, audio settings. Let's see what the audio settings are. Ooh, digital audio output. Let's see. So this player has a lot of settings. You got to give it up to Sony for all the settings. Secondary audio, so that means it actually you'll probably be able to do Dolby Atmos. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong about that. Digital music enhancer, DTS Neo. Wow, this thing. Yeah, this player. Wow. Yeah, BD viewing settings, music settings, system settings. Let's see what's in here. HDMI settings, HDMI audio output, software update, device name, system information. So yes, this player has a lot of features. So my initial impression to this is, other than this stupid Fox thing, which is already bugging the hell out of me saying that, I really like this player. I just hate having these feature apps thing here. I want to be able to remove this stuff if I want to. I don't want to have to see ads. These are basically ads, people. That's what it is. It's basically ads. And then over here is where you actually put your apps over here. Oh, Voodoo. Let's see if Voodoo is 4K. Let's click on that. I don't want to have to sign in. I just want to browse. Let's browse. Ooh, UHD. Yes. Yes, it supports Voodoo UHD. Very nice. Very nice, Sony. Rent, own, watch trailer. The one thing I hate about Voodoo is the fact that all the trailers are actually in standard definition. It would be really nice. Wow. It would be really, and you know, I probably got a copyright strike just for that 1 second clip. It would be really nice if Voodoo actually lets you select the quality of the trailer playback. That would be pretty awesome. It's Greatest Showman. Why isn't this available on UHD on Voodoo? That sucks because it's available on UHD on Apple TV, but at this point, I don't trust Apple TV anymore because I'm so sick and tired of stuff that I buy in my UHD digital movies just randomly changing to HD overnight, and people seem to be okay with that. And I'm sorry, I think that's BS. If I bought a movie that's in 4K UHD, then damn it, that movie should always be available in 4K UHD, not randomly switch to HD like 2 or 3 weeks later. That's bullshit. It really is. It's bait and switch. They're charging you for stuff they're not delivering on, and I just think that's crap. It really is, and I'm surprised that more people aren't talking about that. So yeah, it's the reason why I can never fully go digital. Because of crap like that. I mean, crap like that just makes me not trust it at all. I mean, I've had a lot of movies that I own recently just randomly switch back from 4K UHD to regular HD. And I'm like, no, that's not right. That's ridiculous. So I don't think I won't say I would never buy another movie through iTunes, because I probably will, because it's so darn cheap and it's so like addictive being able to just pay $9 for a 4K UHD movie, or really any movies that I want. Paying $9 or $5 or whatever is a great deal. But if I'm buying it and it's available in 4K UHD, then more than likely that's why I'm buying it. And then I have a lot of movies that weren't automatically upgraded that I'm tempted to buy again. Like I would like to buy Live, Die, and Repeat and a couple of others in 4K because those movies will probably look amazing. But you know what's going to happen? I'm going to buy them, and if I bought them again just so I can get the 4K UHD copy, I have no guarantees that movie's going to be in 4K UHD tomorrow or that alone a year from now. So don't trust it. Don't buy from iTunes. That's all I have to say about that. But anyway, I really like this. I like this Sony 4K, the Sony UBP X700 machine that just came out 2 months ago. And since I didn't see any reviews of this machine on YouTube, I thought I'd just post one. But yeah, really nice. I would actually say, as much of a Sony hater as I am, give the devil their due. This is a really nice machine, and not one you should actually run out of get. Like I said, it supposedly is going to get the Dolby Vision patch in about a year, or sometime in the future. But you know, I just think it's crap that companies are allowed to get away with stuff like that. But at least they took the Dolby Vision marketing off the bots. So that's nice. But you know, if you go to the websites and everything, they still heavily promote it on their websites. They just took it off the bots. So you know, I guess thanks for small favors. And can I move any? Nope, I can't move any of these apps around. So that part I'm going to figure out. But yeah, run out and get this. I have low energy level because I just don't have much to say about this player, but it's really nice. I really like it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye.